Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how much money you can actually earn from the double RP and double GTA cash stunt races that are going on right now in Grand Theft Auto Online. That's right, so I briefly mentioned this in my video the other day as something you might have missed and something that's going on in Grand Theft Auto Online right now, but I didn't at the time realize how lucrative this process could be and just how much money the stunt races could pay out. I'm going to be showing you guys multiple examples today. You're obviously watching some gameplay right now of me doing the double RP and double money stunt races. And we're also going to be talking about scenarios and things you need to look for and do in order to maximize the amount of money you can make during this event, which is going on till the end of the day Friday. I think it extends into like Saturday morning just a little bit. That's when Rockstar updates the tunables. So you've still got about 2 full days to take advantage of this. And as we'll see in a little bit, based on the money people are earning, you can make a lot in just a short amount of time. So there were a few posts on Reddit regarding this, and let me show you guys some of the comments that I've seen so far regarding the double money and RP stunt races. So this comes from a user on here. He says, made $100,000 in a couple races. Full game, I think it's like $40,000 for a win now, which is pretty good. Someone actually responded to that by saying, yeah, I won a race early on and got $48,000. Not bad for 8 minutes of driving, which it really isn't. That's a good amount of money. Someone else responded to that by saying, max payout for races is 8+ players over 8 minutes. You used to get $37,500. Now you can almost get $88,000. That is super cool. Let's look at some more examples. This one from Slapshot Tommy. He says, made around $300K in an hour. He said he got very lucky with the lobby, good connection, and I won all 5 races I was in. Biggest cash was $80K plus. So that is pretty insane if you're ever able to make something like that. Another user, Matt Dave, said, I've been playing for about 2 hours now and made $250,000. It's the most fun way. And I agree, it is one of the most fun ways ever. And then another user, Guilty Spark, said, played over 12 hours and made over $900,000. Going to eclipse the 1 million mark through VIP jobs. So those were some pretty crazy examples right there. We can also look at some examples of in-game from my friend, the GTA Godfather. So these were just some of the examples that he posted, and you can see the money that players are making in lobbies. It's anywhere from like $70,000 to $80,000. Even on the really short races where he's finishing in 2 or 3 minutes, he's getting like $37,000, $31,000. So there's still a lot of money to be made here, and these double RP and double money stunt races are pretty incredible. So I just want to say thanks to GTA Godfather for letting me show off some of those images right there. Those came from the games that he did yesterday. So that was pretty cool. And like I said, that is an outrageous amount of money. And this is something that Rockstar rarely does. They don't typically provide double RP and money opportunities on something so lucrative and easy that you can do like stunt races. They typically will only do like double RP or something like that, but to offer the double money as well is very, very interesting. So now let's talk about the 3 key things that you're going to need to do in order to make sure that you get the maximum amount of money by doing these races. So there's 3 things, as I mentioned, that you need to know. The first of which is the number of players in the lobby. The second is the amount of time spent in the race. And the third is your positioning or finish in the race. Now, one of those should be very obvious, the finish in the race. If you finish first, you're going to make more money than the guy that finishes in fourth. So clearly, this money-making method that I'm telling you guys about right now is going to be more effective if you're a better racer. The better racer you are, the better finishes you get, the more money you're going to make. It's pretty simple. The second facet of this is making sure you have over 8 players. If you have over 8 players in the lobby, the payout is going to go at its maximum amount. And also, if you go over 8 minutes, the payout is going to be at its maximum amount possible. Rockstar caps everything out at 8 players and 8 minutes, so anything above and beyond that is kind of useless. So you can have more players in the lobby, but as long as you have 8, you're going to be good to go. And as long as you play a total of 8 minutes, you're going to be good to go. But if you play for like 14 minutes, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to get more money on that. And obviously, payouts are going to vary by time spent in the race. But again, as I just mentioned, everything is capped at 8 minutes. So I want to say Rockstar is doing this to eliminate people from doing like 10 laps in a full lobby and just generating like, $200,000 in one race. So there's an actual strategy here. Obviously, getting the right amount of players in the lobby lobby, but also doing races that you know will finish out at just over 8 minutes. So that's kind of what you want to do. You don't want to have like these exorbitantly long races that take you 20 or 30 minutes because you're not going to be using your time effectively. So trying to end at that 8 minutes mark may be pretty tricky, but if you kind of master it, then you should be pretty good to go. Now, kind of a fourth element to this that I didn't really discuss is clearly your connection to the Grand Theft Auto Online lobby and servers. If you have a good connection, you're going to be able to get into the races quicker. You're going to be able to load up the races faster and do them in a quicker manner. So that is another thing that's going to impact how much money you can make through this money-making method if you have a good connection to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, another thing I should bring up is people complaining about the double RP and money not actually working for the stunt races. So apparently this is supposed to be for stunt series races only, which it could be accessed from like the main menu in GTA 5 and can also be accessed from the pink blips on the map. So I'm not sure if that's the only way to go about doing it, because I have seen people reporting that if they just started up a random race, they wouldn't be getting the double money in RP, and if they did a playlist, they wouldn't as well. However, if you do it normally, the double RP and money signs still show up. So I'm not sure. You could try doing a playlist if you really wanted to, which would be an amazing, efficient way to make a bunch of money. That way you wouldn't have to go to multiple job screens over and over and over again, or you could just select from your favorite ones from the main menu. But just to be safe, if you kind of are skeptical, choosing it from the GTA Start menu or from the pink blips on the map is a 100% way to guarantee that you'll be getting the double money and RP on these races. So anyways, I think this is an extremely cool opportunity that Rockstar has provided us with the double money and RP stunt races. It's a great way to make some money, and typically when they do something like this, it means that either something is coming up soon or that they're trying to help us out for maybe an expensive item that could be coming up in the future. Who really knows? But you definitely need to take advantage of this opportunity while it's still here and while it's around. To give you guys my final verdict of really how much money I think you can make per hour here, I think a lot of the examples we saw today are true. Now, some of them may be a little bit extreme and really fortunate based on the way you win and your connection, but I certainly think it's possible to accumulate a couple $100,000 every hour, whether that's $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 per hour, maybe even a little bit higher if you're like a 100% proficient racer. You just win, and you get like crazy lucky lobbies. So yeah, there's a chance to make a lot of money here. I think a lot of the examples we saw today were very fortunate situations, but who's to say it can't happen to you? And I mean, I think it's a very plausible way to make a couple $100,000 in an hour or less, or even more than that in a few hours. So take advantage of this. I think it's going to be awesome, and I'm really happy that Rockstar has given us this opportunity once again. Quick reminder, this is ending on a Friday, so take advantage of it while it's still here, because like I said, who knows when another opportunity like this will come around in the future. But that's really all the information I have to share with you guys today. If you did go on to enjoy this video or found it helpful, be sure to leave a like rating. That would be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. Really daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.